Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Kaylee and today's class is a 45-minute creative vinyasa, but this class is going to be a little bit different than my normal creative vinyasa classes. It is a no repeats flow and we are going to move a little bit slower than normal. This class is focused on deep stretches and mobility work, so there will be a lot of repetitive movements in that way, but it will be long sequences that we don't repeat again and again. If you're someone who opts out of a class when you see the word slow, I invite you to try this one. I know that a lot of you might be on my channel because you like those really strong, hard workouts, but I want to remind you that sometimes slowing down is exactly what we need, and to be balanced in the body, we need a little bit of both. So if you would like to try this class, I would grab 2 blocks or a bolster or a big pillow because we are going to start in a supported back bend. So go ahead and get your props. If you like music while we move, there is a Spotify playlist down below. And one more thing before we start, I just launched a new retreat in Nicaragua next March 2025. It is going to be so fun. We are going to practice 2 times a day in an open air shala that overlooks the ocean, and then during the day we'll go adventure and hike volcanoes or go horseback riding or surfing or out on a boat. So if you would like to join, there are spots left, but they are going quickly for this retreat. So go ahead and hit the link down below and send in an application, and I will email you very soon. I appreciate all the support for these retreats, and I can't wait to move with you in person. All right, let's get started. We are setting up our blocks. So grab both of them, or your bolster or pillow, and make a T with the blocks. You can be on the lowest setting for the block underneath the shoulder blades, and then the medium setting for the block underneath the head. If you like to drop that block down to the lowest setting as well, feel free. You can readjust as we come into it. Step the feet down facing forward, and then I like to drop to my elbows first and then reposition the block so that it's right. The end of the block is right at the tips of the shoulder blades. From there, you can lay back over the block, grab the top block with the hands, and rest the back of the head. Let the eyes close down. Take a few breaths with the feet grounded, feeling that support. And then as you feel ready, you can extend the legs long, opening up through the hip flexors and the belly a little bit more. As we move into stillness, starting to bring your awareness and your attention to the body and the breath. And you can do that by taking slower, deeper breaths. And following the whole inhalation and exhalation. And know that you might have to pull your mind back into the body, back to the breath over and over again during class. That you have the power to do that. The thoughts in our daily life often take us a million different places, because that is the nature of the mind. So when we're here on the mat, can you offer sort of a sanctuary for the mind? place that it can rest, be still, supported by the breath and our movement. If you haven't already, find your ujjayi breath, slight constriction at the back of the throat. And then gently wiggle fingers and toes. Start to extend the arms overhead, but know that this will deepen the back bend, so be mindful as you move. And then reach the arms back down by the sides like you're making a snow angel. Again, reach arms up overhead and down. Couple more times like that, and this range of motion is unique to you. Maybe you just reach the arms out in line with the shoulders. Maybe all the way overhead. But knowing that there's no right or wrong way to move in this shape. There's simply what is there for you in this moment. And then next time you reach the arms down, drop the elbows, tuck the chin to the chest as you roll all the way up and off of your blocks. And then we'll place them on either side of the mat. We'll use them in a bit towards the middle of the mat. Roll over to a tabletop, hands and knees. Stack wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Press into the hands. And then on your inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, cow pose. Exhale, tuck and round, push into the hands, draw the chin to the chest. Again, inhale. And exhale. Moving through a few cat-cows on your own. You can add on other shapes. And then on your inhale, come back through center. Tuck the toes under behind you and then shift the hips back towards the heels to stretch through the feet. And then forward. Next time you're forward, let's spin the fingers to face back. Thumbs out, pinkies in. Same movement, this time you peel the palms off the mat and then drop them back down. The hands and feet are places that we don't often pay attention to, but they do a lot for us in daily life and on the mat. Next time, stay back, hips on heels, then come to a seat, interlace your fingers and roll out the wrists. Switch the direction of those circles. Keep the fingers interlaced. Come to stand on the knees. Inhale, press the hands, the palms up overhead. On the exhale, maybe you can lean back and find a bit of a back bend. Draw the shoulder blades together to support the heart. Breathing into the front body. And then inhale, come back through center. Release the grip of the hands. Lean over into your left knee and then step the right foot forward. Untuck the left toes, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Reach the fingers up to the sky. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, send the hips back. Flying half split. Sweep the arms back behind you. Option to drop the hands to floor or blocks. Inhale, lift, low lunge. Exhale, sweep it back. One more time, inhale to lift. And exhale to sweep. Inhale to lift, find your low lunge. On your exhale, drop the right hand to the block next to you, side bend. Option for the floor as well. Roll the left shoulder back in space and continue to let the hips drop low. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, come all the way back through center. On the exhale, we're grabbing the block from the left side. Place the hand on it, straighten the right leg, twisted, half splits. Try to keep the hips square, so draw the right hip forward slightly, flex through the toes, and then lean the right shoulder back. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll release all the way back through. Anjane, arms lift high one more time. And then start to lean back into the left knee and step the right knee back in space. Tuck the toes under, interlace the fingers, press the hands to the sky. And then maybe you find a bit of a back bend, lean the heart back. Inhale, come back up. Release the grip of the fingers, lean over to the right knee, step the left foot forward, untuck the right toes when you get there. Take a moment to settle into your low lunge. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward slightly. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, sweep the arms back, flying half splits. Flex the left toes. Inhale, extend arms up overhead, Anjane. Exhale, sweep it back. One more time, super slow. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back through Anjane. On the exhale, left hand down to the block by your side. Big side body stretch. Roll the right shoulder back. Breathe deep breaths into the right ribs. Inhale, come back through center. On the exhale, start to shift the hips back, grab the block underneath the right hand, and twist. Left leg is straight. Flex the toes and draw your left shoulder back. Find your breath. Next inhale, come back through Anjane. Exhale, start to lean into the right knee. Come all the way to the back of the mat, kneeling. Cactus the arms this time and reach the hands behind you to interlace. Inhale, puff the heart forward. Exhale, tuck the toes. Take one more breath in. On the breath out, start to sit the hips back into a little squat. Lift the knees, option to release the grip of the fingers if you need to. And then we'll fold, chest expansion at the back of the mat. Drop the head, reach the fingers forward. Long, slow, deep breaths. Keep the clasp of the fingers. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, come all the way back through your squat. Heels lift, hips sit low. Super slowly lean the head, the heart back to tap the knees. Come all the way up to kneeling. One more back bend. Heart forward, head back. Spine comes back to neutral. Arms reach up to the sky and then down to move your blocks to the top of the mat. Take the long edges parallel to the top. Untuck the toes and then reach the hands forward onto the blocks for puppy. Chest melts down. Head softens. Breathe deep breaths into the chest and the heart space. On your inhale, start to gaze forward. We're coming all the way to the belly. You can take the hands off the blocks to get there. Keep the blocks where they are. Join them together. And then take the head, the forehead down onto the blocks. Extend the arms forward. Make fists, and then release the thumb from that fist. Reach the arms up in line with the shoulders. Breathe in. On the breath out, start to take the arms out wide into a T. Inhale, extend the arms forward. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, arms go wide. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. Pressing tops of the feet into the mat. Let the head be supported by the blocks. Inhale, reach. And exhale, press. One more time. Holding the arms to a T. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then release the fists. Take the hands to interlace behind you. Next, inhale, lift the head away from the blocks. Draw the shoulder blades together. And then maybe you float the toes, down locust. Breathe in. And breathe out. Release all the way down. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Press the hips back to a child's pose, but stay in arm's length of the blocks. You might want to slide them back with you. Take the hands onto the blocks. Drop the head. Breathing in and breathing out. Root down into the left hand and then slide the right arm across the body. Come onto the right shoulder. Right palm faces the sky. Continue to press into the left hand and let the right shoulder soften into the mat. Inhale to reach the right arm forward. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath. Come on to the left shoulder. Come back to your breath. Extend the left arm forward. And then we'll make our way all the way up to a tabletop shape. Keep the blocks at the top of the mat. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, down dog. Press into the hands, take a little bit of movement. Finally, first down dog of practice. You can rock the hips side to side.
Shake the head. Send your breath into the backside of the body. Eventually making your way to a place of stillness. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your inhale, right leg to sky, bend the knee, stack the hip, and then take some big circles with the right knee. Switch the direction of those circles. Land with the knee high, breathe in. Breathe out, hug knee to nose, round the spine, really push into the hands, pause. Breathe in. Breathe out, step the right foot in between the hands. Left hand can be on the mat or on the block. On your inhale, open the right arm to a twist. Roll the right shoulder back in space. Take a breath in. On the breath out, reach the right hand towards the back of the mat as you straighten the right leg, and eventually you fold, long modified pyramid. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Open. And exhale, straighten the leg and fold. So it's a big arm circle with the bend and extend of the right leg. You can have blocks underneath both hands. You can do this with no blocks. Beautiful. Inhale. Next time, exhale, fold, modified pyramid. Back heel stays lifted. Press into the big toe of that foot. Draw the forehead towards the shin. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, bend into the right knee. Come all the way up, high crescent. Arms lift to the sky. Hips settle low. Back knee is lifted, slightly bent. Take a breath in. On your breath out, sweep the arms back, lean the chest forward, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, extend the arms high. Exhale, sweep it back. One more inhale, extend. Exhale, sweep back, pause, interlace the fingers. Inhale, puff the heart forward. Exhale, fold, right shoulder to right thigh. Breathe in and breathe out. Next inhale, come all the way up. On your exhale, open twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, back through high crescent. Exhale, open twist. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, open. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, reverse your twist. Big stretch back with the left arm. Exhale, prayer twist, hook left elbow on the thigh. Keep the bend in the right knee and then roll the right shoulder back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Start to gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, step to chair twist, top of the mat. Land the left toes next to the right. Lift the belly away from the thighs. Can you roll the right shoulder back? Breathe in. And breathe out. On your inhale, left knee to chest. One-legged Tadasana as you come up to stand. Flex the left toes. Take a breath in. Breath out, figure four, cross left leg over right. Hip sit back and down. Breathing into left hip and glute.
You can choose to stay lifted. You can choose to fold. Maybe you drop the hands onto blocks. If you're really craving the arm balance, always option to take it. Breathe in and breathe out. On your inhale, we'll all come back through one-legged. Left knee pulls into the chest. Exhale, L shape. Kick the left leg back. Now we'll take both hands onto blocks. They can be on the lowest setting or the highest setting. Flex the left toes. Take a breath in. On the breath out, bend into the left knee. Externally rotate the hip. And then pull the left knee back in. Again, open the hip out. And draw back in. So working that neutral to externally rotated shape in the pelvis. You're balancing on right leg. Next time you open the hip, stay, extend the left leg long, and then find half moon. Left arm lifts to the sky. Stack the shoulders and the hips. Block underneath the hand. You can move it to a higher setting if needed. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Softly land. Warrior. Roll the back heel down. Deep bend in the right knee. Reach the fingers long. Take a breath. On your next inhale, reverse. Big stretch back. On the exhale, side angle, bend into the thigh, left arm by the ear. Big sweeping motion, nice and slow. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Draw the left shoulder back. Heart to the sky. Option to find a half bind, 3/4, or a full bind. Breathe in. Breathe out. Next, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, Skandasana, back of the mat. Your left knee and press it wide. Flex the right toes. Lift through the crown of the head. Breathe in. And breathe out. From here, come all the way down to a seat. Option to use the hands if needed. And then drop the hands back behind you. Sit up tall. Flex the right toes and take a big arcing movement. Right foot over towards the left. And then up and over to the front of the mat. Again, right foot sweeps forward and out. Forward and out. This time landing with the leg long. Reach the right hand to the left ankle. The left arm overhead, big side body stretch. Next, inhale, come back through center. Option hands or no hands. Come back through Skandasana. And then crawl to runner's lunge, top of the mat. Land the right foot. And then we'll drop down onto the left knee. Untuck the toes. Take the right hand to the thigh as you heel toe the right foot out. Lizard twist. Roll the left shoulder back. Option to use a block underneath the left hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe reach back. Curling heel to glute. Finding a quad stretch. then gently release. Extend the left leg back. Plant both hands inside of the right foot. Lift the left knee, inhale. Exhale, big step forward. Malasana, top of the mat, heels in, toes out. Hands pull to heart center. Press the knees wide. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Keep the elbows to the insides of the knees and take the hands behind you. Bend into the knees, sit low, Malasana. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms, drop the head. Bend in and extend. One more time. This time, fold all the way over the legs. Drop the hands to the toes. First two fingers around Padangustasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, drop the head. Shrug the shoulders down the back body. Soften the face and the jaw. Breathe in and breathe out. Release the hands from the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step back, down dog. And then one vertebra at a time. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, floating dog. Drop the hips, keep the toes tucked. Press into the hands, draw the shoulder blades together. Take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, chin tucks into chest as you roll all the way back. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Bend the knee, exhale. Take those big circles, rolling out through the hip. Switch the direction of the circles. Land with the knee bent, hip open, breathe in. Breathe out, hug, knee to nose, around the spine, push into the hands. And then step the left foot in between. Right hand stays rooted, inhale, left arm opens to your twist. And then exhale, circle the arm back as you straighten the left leg. Again, bend into the knee, reach forward, up, back, and down. Taking these big circles on your own. Blocks are there if you need them. Next time, fold over the leg. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, drop the forehead towards the shin. Inhale, start to bend into the left knee. Come all the way up, high crescent, arms lift to the sky. Back knee, back heel are lifted. Take a breath in. Breath out, sweep the arms back, hinge the torso forward. Inhale, lift, high crescent. Exhale, sweep. One more time, inhale, big lift. Exhale, sweep, pause, draw the shoulder blades together to interlace the fingers. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold, drop. Left shoulder to left thigh. On your in-breath, lift all the way up, high crescent. Exhale, open twist, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, open to your twist, pause. Breathe in. Breathe out. In, big stretch back with the right arm. Exhale, hook right elbow. Prayer twist. Deep bend in the left knee. Roll the left shoulder back in space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look down. Inhale, take a big step forward. Utkatasana. Twist. Hips sit low. Weight into your heels, and then try to lift the belly away from the thighs. On your in-breath, we unravel right knee to chest. One-legged Tadasana. Flex the right toes. Taking a moment to find your balance. And then sit low, figure four. Cross right leg over left, hands pull to heart center. Draw the hips back to deepen the stretch in the right hip. And you can choose to stay lifted or start to fold over the legs. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll all inhale back through figure four. Right knee to chest, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, sweep L shape. Hands to blocks. Flex the right toes, send the leg long behind you. And then bend into the right knee. Start to open the right hip out. And then close the hips back forward. Right hip stacks. And then draws down in line with left. A couple more times like that. Working the external rotation of the pelvis. Last time, pause with the hips open. Then extend the right leg. Plant the left hand, half moon, Ardha Chandra. Right arm lifts to the sky. Flex through the right toes. Breathe in. Breathe out, softly land. Warrior two. Press into the back edge of the left heel. Take a moment to settle. Shoulders over hips, reach the arms long. On your next inhale, reverse triangle, big stretch back. Exhale, side angle, bend into the knee. Reach the right arm by the ear. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Pausing here. Option to take it deeper. Half bind, 3/4 full bind, or stay in the foundational shape. On your next in-breath, reverse triangle, big stretch back. Exhale, skanda, back of the mat. Bend into the right knee. Flex the left toes, lift the crown of the head, and press the knee wide. And then drop all the way down to the hips. Take the hands back behind you. Plant through the right foot, and then circle the left foot forward. And then back to the top of the mat. Forward and out. One more. Landing with the left foot to the top of the mat. Left hand to right ankle, right arm by the ear. Big side body stretch. Inhale, come back up to your seat. Hands to heart, rock forward, skanda. Crawl to the top of the mat. Runner's lunge. Drop the right knee, untuck the toes, and then heel toe the left foot out as you draw. Left palm to thigh and twist. Maybe reach back for the quad stretch. Release. Tuck the right toes under. Plant the hands inside of the left foot. Lift the right knee. Step forward, malasana. Heels in, toes out, top of the mat. Press the knees wide. Lift through the crown of the head. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just fold. Straighten the legs. Hands all the way underneath the feet. Padahastasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the elbows, drop the head. Release the hands from the feet. Heel toe the feet together, and then come all the way down to a seat. Grab your blocks when you get there, and then take them to the back of the mat. On either side of the hips, on the lowest setting, you'll plant the hands on the blocks. I like to grip my fingers around the edge of the block. Feet go hips width distance. Draw the shoulder blades together. On your inhale, lift reverse table. Drop the head back. Open up through the heart space. On the exhale, we're going to straighten the legs. Hips go back through the arms in between the blocks. Inhale, press back up, reverse table. Exhale, press the hips back, straighten the legs. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, press. Inhale, lift. And exhale, press. One more time. And then release all the way down. Arms reach to the sky. And fold, Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Reach the crown of the head forward, the tailbone up and back. You can drop the head. Breathing deep breaths. On your inhale, come back to a seat. Keep the blocks on either sides, but you might want to slide them forward.
We're lowering all the way down onto our back. Extend the legs long. And then roll over to your left side. So left arm is just down by the side. Push into your right foot to roll over. Take the right arm down into the upper back. So like you're going to a Gomukhasana just in the lower arm. And then roll back down onto the back. So palm is flat, opening up through the shoulder. Breathing deep breaths. And then roll back to your left. Release the right arm out by the side and we'll switch. Bend into the left knee to help roll you over to the other side. Take left hand in between the shoulder blades like you're going to Gomu. Roll all the way onto the back. Legs long, opening out through the left shoulder. Roll back to the right. Release the left arm. Step the feet in and then drop the legs wide. Supported Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. With the blocks underneath the knees. If you don't need the blocks, feel free to move them. Otherwise, let the eyes close down. The body start to rest, making your way into your Shavasana.
Take a slow, deep breath in and a slow, deep breath out. Gently start to move as you feel ready. And reach the legs long, arms up overhead, full body stretch. Roll over to one side, press yourself up to a seat. Let the eyes close down, sit up tall. Like the hands at heart center, palms and fingertips to touch. As always, taking these last few moments of presence in this space on the mat to find a feeling of gratitude for making the choice to show up for you and your body today. Let's take a final deep breath in, holding at the top. And exhale, let it go. When you're ready, blink the eyes open. Great work. I hope you loved this class. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you didn't already know, I do have an app called The Glow Method where I post a lot more classes every single week, and we have so much fun over there. There's a community page, there's a whole calendar that you can either follow the calendar I make for you or make completely your own calendar for each week and month. And I would absolutely love to have you over there. So all of the links and everything are down below. And thanks for being here on YouTube as well. It helps to support me so much, especially if you're subscribed to my channel. So if you aren't already, it would mean the world to me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.